Sunday, March 30th, 2025, we leave the Panorama. This map shows our route from Basel to Lucerne and up to the mountains of Mount Pilatus. Notice to the left at 3 minutes and 27 seconds, the video captures the Remix recycling sign, which I was able to Google to identify our docking location. The day's final destination was Lucerne, Switzerland, where we spent one night at the Radisson Blu. Our morning excursion takes us to the ski lift for a ride to the top of Mount Pilatus for lunch and a spectacular view of the mountain and surrounding areas. After lunch, we head back down the mountain to our bus and finally our hotel to unload the luggage. That afternoon, we took a walking tour of the city with a local guide. I was able to tie into the radio headset, so I got a pretty clear recording of our guide's vast knowledge of the area. I enjoy doing Google Earth flyovers so you can gain a better understanding of the areas we travel. In this case, it was an hour-long bus ride from Basel to Lucerne. There are lots of tunnels in Switzerland, which I tried my best to capture. In this flyover, it appears as though the road is over houses and rivers, where in fact we're going under them. Our route is depicted by the yellow line. As usual, we were heading directly into the sun, which causes reflection from the windshield and all kinds of havoc to the video. Some of the narration on the bus from our cruise director Anna is missing, but I did get most of it as she describes our itinerary for the day at the beginning and as we approach Mount Pilatus.
There's just some fog, and that's all. Don't get off there. This is only for local people that they have their cottages in the middle of the mountain. And anyway, if you get off, you can take another gondola and to continue up, where we will make our official first stop, and we will go all together with a cockwheel. Then I really recommend you want to leave your personal belongings here, because we are going to use the same bus all day long. Then we are going to stay with this bus until Lucerne. You can leave if you want something, you can leave it here, but please take the jacket with you. Even that in the top of the mountain there is a bar, there is a restaurant. If you want to go out, because we have a very beautiful sights, lake sights, it's better to get a jacket, because it's always, as I mentioned yesterday, around 4 or 5 degrees less. Yeah, today I am using my warmest socks even. Yeah, you can see them. They are not very beautiful, but not nice, but they are very warm. And most important thing about the gondola, we are moving right now from Basel. Welcome in Switzerland. We are in Switzerland right now, and we are moving to Lucerne and tomorrow to Lugano, where is the Italian canton. And in Lugano, we will have a walking tour as today, and tomorrow I will explain you more things about Lugano. The important things that I want you to know is that when we are coming back from Mount Pilatus, we will go to the hotel, and from the hotel we will start our walking tour. What it means that please have lunch in the top of the mountain. Yeah, because it's where you have time, and I recommend you to go to the bar, grab some sandwich or something, because in the restaurant sometimes they don't open, or it takes too much time. And enjoy, because you have a lot of things to do on the top of the mountain. You can go to a small cinema where they project all the information and how they have been working in this top of the mountain, how they made the first cogwheel, how 100 years ago. Do you know that 100 years ago to come to Mount Pilatus, it was like going on holidays? Just one day, just for going 6-7 hours for the people that could come to the top of the mountain and use the first cogwheel. It was a very expensive holidays. For us, it's just one day trip, like 4-6 hours in the top of the mountain. But I really recommend you that there you can find like a small cinema where they project a movie. It's a short movie of I don't know, 7 minutes more or less, and then tells you all the story on how they have been building everything on the top. And also you have like a small walk. You can walk around to find the famous dragon of the mountain, that they said that there is a dragon. There is a dragon, lady dragon and sir dragon. There is a dragon living on the top of the mountain. For the reason you will see that most of the souvenirs are small dragons. You want to buy some souvenir for your, I don't know, for your grandsons or whatever, or your family, you will see that all the cups and all the things, they have these small dragons that it supposed that was living in the top of the mountain. I know that we are going to stay in Switzerland only one day, but I know that you like to buy always souvenirs for the family. My recommendation, one of the best things that we can buy in Switzerland, of course, is chocolate. And the army knife. The Swiss Army knife. Do you know this is a small one that is very famous for being a Victorinox brand, and it's from Switzerland. You can find it everywhere here. But if you want to buy chocolates, you don't need to go to a special chocolate shop. You can buy it also in some supermarkets or even groceries. And close to the hotel, we have the central station. And in the central station, there is more than not only a central station. We have a shopping mall. And then in the mall, you have a lot of restaurants, you have the trains, of course, and you have some supermarkets and groceries. Then in the case that you want to buy chocolate, it's not so expensive. Yeah, you can buy it in the supermarket where all the Swiss people buy it. And I really recommend you that they have some bags that they are from small bars from Lind, and then it's like a mix with white chocolate, with almond, with dark one, and this one is not expensive and really people like it. Yeah. And now I gave you to all those that I saw you yesterday night, I gave you handily the daily newsletter new without mistakes. What it means that I'm not gonna pay one extra night for no one of you in Sheraton Hotel. Yeah, oh gosh. Then yeah, it was that mistake. Instead of Friday, it's Thursday. Yeah, the day that we are leaving, most of us. And then I remove another thing because we have a special luggage loading for some passengers that they were leaving one day before, but finally they are not leaving, and then I remove it as well. Then please use the last one that I gave you, that is with a green mark. Yeah, I think that you saw it highlighted in green in a small corner, and then you can use that one. And right now I'm gonna go, because we have like 1 hour, I'm gonna go to pick up the waivers. Yeah, these waivers that I gave you yesterday are mandatory for the company, for all those that you came to any mountain or any hiking or whatever. We are not going to do a hiking or a risk activity, but just for being in the mountain, I need you to sign it. Thank you very much. You like chocolate? Absolutely yes or not? Okay, I got some chocolate for you too. Then I can share it with you, and I don't put 2 kilos on me. Yeah? Sharing is love. Good morning, good morning. All those that you are still sleeping, to wake up. We are in Kriens. This is the side of the mountain that operates even during the winter time. And in 1 month, more or less, they operate from one side to the other. On the left-hand side of the mountain, on your left-hand side, you can see the mountain just behind of this big building in gray color, and you will see that it's all full of snow. For me, it's so beautiful and so amazing, this part of the Swiss Alps. Maybe it's because I live in the seashore, in the beach part, and every time that I see some snow, I'm crazy like a kid. I don't know, depending if you're coming from Canada, from Alaska, or from which part of the States, or from some parts of Canada, that you are used to this type of sites, this type of forest. Maybe it's not so impressive as for me, but well, in our left hand side we can see this part of Mount Pilatus where we are going to arrive. Then we will get off from our bus like in 4 minutes, more or less. In 4 minutes we will arrive, and our local guide Christian, he is from Switzerland. I will introduce him in a pair of minutes. He is from Switzerland. We have a pure Swiss guide, and he's coming from Ticino canton. This is the part of Switzerland where they speak Italian, because this is a special country with a lot of borders, and they have different cantons. We can say that the cantons, they are like, they divide the country like in regions, and in every different region they can speak even a different language. The official language of the country is Swiss. It's very similar to the German one. Yeah, it's almost the same, but it's not the same. But all the kids here, they can speak Swiss and they can speak German too, because they learn it in the school since they are kids. Then they can speak this Romanic part of the German, that is the Swiss one, Swiss German. And depending on which canton you live, you can speak French too, or you can speak Italian, or maybe you live in the French canton or in the Swiss canton, but your friends are or your family is from Italy. What it means that sometimes we have here people in Switzerland that they, for example, my cousin, she was born speaking 4 languages. That's amazing, yeah. Well, not 4, because she speaks Swiss, German, Italian, French, plus her family is Spanish. What it means that when she was born, she carried with her 5 languages. That's amazing. Sometimes the kids, they start to speak a little bit later because they have a mix of a lot of languages at the same time. Yeah, but it's amazing how this country it is, and it's so amazing not only how they take care of it. You will see it in the mountain, you will see it in all the touristic places. They have for me a special mentality, and they take care about everything, especially about tourism. And something that it continue being very impressive for me is not only all the landscape that we can see right now, because we are in the middle of these cottages and in the middle of the countryside. It's how safety it is. Yeah, maybe here you can leave, open the door of your home, or you can leave because you forget to close your car, and when you come back and the car is there, the clothes is still open and nobody come into. It's amazing. I can say that Switzerland, they continue in Europe, of course, but they are not part of the economic part of Europe, for the reason they have another currency. They don't use euro at all. Then here you want, you can pay by credit card. You can pay by credit card because they use the Swiss francs, and the Swiss francs, they have more or less it's the same, the change. Then we can see our local guide that he's waiting for us. I'm going to introduce him first of all.